Hello, this reading is going to be about Claressa Shields. Not to be judgmental, but to see what's going on with the young lady. I didn't realize she was so young. That's 31? Yeah, 31. She's young. Which kind of speaks to why she does or needs validation, it seems, or keeps responding to her critics, or needs to keep portraying a certain image. So, what came out for her? Now, these cards I am new to, but they're pretty spot on. The Covenant of Regret. So it's pretty long, but it seems like it fits. It says, her mind races back again and again to the moment of her failure. She is frozen in time as she relives a past that threatens to define her future. That's the quote. So it says, mistakes can be powerful teachers if we allow them to be. What is less useful is to be consumed by feelings of anguish and sorrow as we choose to relive occasions of acute embarrassment and disappointment, replaying them over and over again until they intrude unbidden upon our thoughts. Afraid of repeating the pain of our past, we may keep ourselves locked away from embarking on new experiences. A failed love we have not yet released from our hearts may bar the way for a new love to enter. Reflect instead upon the lessons our mistakes have given and wisdom they have shown. Success can be a poor teacher. All it can recommend is repetition. Let me read that again. Success can be a poor teacher. All it can recommend is repetition. Failure opens the mind to new angles and approaches. It is easy to hold a younger self accountable for things they did not understand. Try to move forward without fear, even though memories of past misdeeds linger on. You have changed, and this new moment affords you a chance to see to it things transpire differently this time. It says, ask yourself, how can I do things differently? What have I learned from my errors? How can she do things differently? And what has she learned from her errors? How can she do things differently? Walking unscathed. You were fortunate. A trap was laid, but your wisdom kept you from falling into it. Okay, so the other thing is, I'm seeing this now. The song that came out for her is How Deep Is Your Love by Keith Sweat. The quote that came out for her is, revenge is the foolish stepbrother of justice. And this came out for her, a binaural beat, a healing video, root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. So there, I'm seeing the root, sacral, and solar plexus. That could have been an attack, an attachment. It's imbalanced. Yeah, she needs to get more in touch with her lower chakras. So how can she do things differently? Balance out her lower chakras. And what has she learned from her errors? Door of reflection, contemplation, rumination, deliberation, introspection. This is why I said phone off, therapy on. She needs to get in touch with herself, not the image that she portrays. Okay. So she also got the Weaver, rediscovery. Yeah, rediscover herself, forgive herself. Where is this lady's parents? I don't know much about her lineage or history or anything, but I've yet to see a mom or a dad somewhere, or a godparent, or somebody, grandparent. The Weaver. It says, a shuttle clicks and clatters back and forth. A loom moves under a skillful pair of hands. The weaver takes the threads of fate and turns them into something whole and beautiful. New patterns and stories emerging with every swing of the loom. The weaver does not control the weaving, they only guide it, and an unexpected design emerges. Maybe she should take up crocheting. The threads of your life, are long and entirely unique to you. It's time to turn them into something complete. Take the messy, loose ends that you don't know what to do with and make them part of you too. In doing so, you may discover a part of yourself that you didn't recognize before, or rediscover a forgotten thing or person who brought you pleasure. Yeah, it's time for some self-awareness, self-worth, grounding, self-appreciation. So this came out for her, the Sun, which is the man. The Sun speaks of shelter. It says, the blanket of the poor, no matter how bad the situation, there is shelter for you. Look on the bright side of things. There are some things no one owns, nor can be taken away from you. Speaks of the masculine, shining the light on something, the brighter side, shelter, housing, helping the poor. Maybe that's what she needs to do, more charity work to balance out the imbalance in the karma. All right, show me their love life. Show me their love life. Value, worth, merit, and standards. So for some reason it's always about fiduciary or monetary. Show me about the man, the masculine, the Sun. Inducement? Oh, look at that. Persuasion, bribe, and temptation. Interesting. Again, it's always about money. Tell me about him with her. What's his role? What's his plan? Manipulator, strategic, user, puppeteer. Yeah. Alright. What else? Show me what's going on here. Claressa and Papoose. Show me what's going on here. Okay. The Six of Swords. The Seven of Cups. And the Five of Wands. So, first off, there's a falsity. But Six of Swords, 6, 7, 5. There's a plan that's not going the right way. Like they skipped a step, went backwards, but there was a plan. Passage. Seven of Cups. Thought. Thinking. Pick me. And then the Five of Wands. That's weird. Where he lays at and where his male anatomy is at are two different places. Or this is more about shelter. Like it said, looking for somewhere to stay. That's all it is. Undesirable. I don't know. Let's go here. Six of Swords, privilege. The Seven of Cups, honesty. And the Five of Wands, handling conflict. If she was honest with herself, she would realize it should be a privilege to be around her instead of settling for being around her. I mean, I guess this comes with age and experience. You have to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. Okay, let me get some stickers and then leave it with something. Stickers. Claressa and Papoose, please. Claressa and Papoose, please. Claressa and Papoose, please. Okay. The Devil in reverse. Justice in reverse. Caution, flammable materials. Something gonna get burned? Somebody gonna get burned? Valuable. Valuable. What did that say? Value. Something about jewelry. And then the butterfly is beauty, rebirth, transformation. Not changing, not transforming, not letting something die, not... hold on. I'll read that in a minute. Being fair to yourself. Again, settling. City skyline. Happy 30th birthday, Jackson. Lots of love. Kayla and Angela. Maybe something about her 30th birthday. She should have picked up some signs. And a cherry pie, which could mean a lot of things. So, death in reverse. Death in reverse. Stagnation, inertia, hope destroyed, feeling stuck. And justice in reverse, dishonesty, unfairness, bigotry and legal problems. All right, let me end it with something. We'll do yes or no. Will these two be together through the end of this year? Will they be together through the end of this year? No. Beyond your ability, done to death, not viable. And that's interesting that it has that bandages. Okay, what's going on? What's going on right now? What is going on between these two right now? Caverns. Hidden, private, undisclosed. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you.